Hello 30 Rockers, and welcome back to 30 Rock. It is day 18 and I'm happy to say that I'm still raw. So today has been another interesting day, kind of an eye-opening day for me. I was really low energy today, had a lot of things to get done, and I started my day and just kind of got right into my routine. And because the raw foods is still new to me, I mean it's only day 18. When I woke up, I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat. And it wasn't until about 2 o'clock today that I had my first meal. By that time, I was already run down. I was already having cravings. I was probably acting goofy. And it was probably apparent to everyone else that I probably needed to eat. I did have a little bit to eat, but I still didn't feel hungry. And I have been noticing over the past probably 5 or 6 days that my go-to kind of snack food has been nuts. And I've been eating a lot of nuts, and I think that maybe too many nuts. As far as for one of my goals is to lose weight, and while I think that the fat from nuts is very good, just like anything else, you can certainly overdo it. And if I know how to do anything, it's to do something to the extreme. So probably ate way too many nuts, 150 grams of fat a day in nuts or more. So wasn't hungry, didn't eat. Got down on myself, wanted to just throw in the towel, actually. I mean, it just, and just mentally going, okay, just go have a burger, dude. And came home, rested for a little bit, and then, bazing, oh, I got hungry and I ate. And within 30 minutes, my attitude was back, my energy was back, everything was back. Now, I've seen this happen before. When my wife went raw, she went through the same thing where she was feeling good, and all of a sudden one day she just wouldn't feel good, and she's like, I just don't know what's wrong. And I'd always ask her, from the outside looking in, it was so easy. I'd say, so honey, and at the time, I also thought she was eating, bird food. So I was like, well, dear, what did you eat today? And she'd tell me, and I'd go, well, I think you're just hungry. And so she'd eat something, and she'd snap right back. And so this today is really probably a video I'm going to have to come back and visit as I continue this journey. And what was important for me is that food is the answer. Food is the answer. It's how I got overweight, and it's how I'm going to get my health back. It's through food. And so some of those questions, I mean, as soon as I made a glass of juice, and I had a big Greek salad, and I had some mushroom steak with that, and everything was back to normal. And so it is easy, I think, sometimes to wonder about all these things, and when I go back to the basics, it really makes it simpler for me. And I wish that, even though I knew that going into this, and I've been on this point on several different days, it still is amazing to me that I can just slip back into that old habit. I never used to eat breakfast. I used to always eat a late lunch, and usually would overload on lunch when I had it, or sometimes skip it and then just eat a big dinner, and then maybe snacks at night. Not a healthy lifestyle. My body needed fuel all day long, and then it held on to everything I gave it. Well, I'm eating raw foods now, even when I'm not hungry in the morning. That I still need to be eating. I still need to be putting things into my body that are going to affect it, because when I don't, I get affected. So that was my big lesson for the day, and it's probably going to be a recurring theme, and maybe it already is, because it is amazing is trying to change my lifestyle. Some of the simplest things. I mean, Mom always used to say, right, breakfast, most important meal of the day. Really is. Everybody says it. I'm used to skipping it. I think a lot of folks are. And so it's interesting to see how it affected me today. And I tell you what, not going to miss it tomorrow. Even if I have to staple a Post-it note to my head, so that in the morning I take it off and go, oh, eat breakfast, dummy, because I will be. So that's how my day went today. Stayed raw, had some struggles, ate raw food, felt better. I mean, sounds simple, and it is. Wish I would have thought about it about 8 hours sooner than I did. We've got another contest coming up, and this contest is going to be for another Pure Market Express t-shirt, as well as some of our delicious Goji Trail, which I have shared with you has saved me numerous times by having some in my car, so that I'm not tempted by the fast food and everything else out there. And so this time I'm going to ask you a question, and that is, what do you want out of your journey? Let me pose it to you a couple of different ways. Some of you I know from corresponding with you and from seeing your posts, you're doing this right now. You've either gone 100% raw with me, or you're doing partially raw. Maybe you're just eating better. Whatever it is that you're doing, what is it that you want to gain? For somebody like me, it's weight loss. I mean, it's overall health, but my immediate one is weight loss, overall health. For folks that are, there's folks out there that are dealing with disease. There are people out there that just want to gain back, maybe it's flexibility, maybe it's stamina, endurance. It could be a myriad of different things. And if you haven't started yet, there's something you probably still want back. I mean, if you're watching and you're saying, boy, I should start, I wonder what's going to happen. Just let us know what it is you'd like back, whether you've started or not. And so we'll post that question, and we'll go ahead and we'll have a winner in 3 days, and I'll announce that. But just let me know what it is that you want to get. For me, I want, besides losing weight, I also want to get back my endurance. I want to get back on the ice. I used to play hockey. I skated all the time. I've got little kids that play. I've only skated with my oldest daughter, and I want to get back out on the ice. So that is my big goal. I mean, if I can get everything else, my health, my weight, what is the selfish thing I want? I want to go skate with my kids. So tell me what you want and what you're willing to do to get there. And until next time, I hope you make great choices. And of course, rock on.